I don't know how I look. I don't know if this is even a good lighting. I don't know if it's like a good setting or anything, but I decided that I'm going to be doing things in the moment. If I feel like doing something, I'm going to do it. So right now I feel like recording this video, so I would record it now. So let's get right into this video. So yeah, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something very different, unlike any other. It's called a life update video. So I'm just going to sit down here and talk to you guys about where I'm at right now in my life, things that are going on. You understand? Just bringing you up to speed, because as you guys know that I have actually not been consistent on YouTube, and those are for some certain reasons. Do you understand? It's not even like something that's out of my control, but then I just want to brush you up on my life and what I've been doing, what's going on. So I have like a random list of like things that I said I was going to brush up on, and then we'll just talk as we go. So this is like me sharing my life updates with the family. Do you get? So yeah, stay tuned. So yeah guys, so you're probably wondering why am I shooting this video from a car. It's because I'm in the market. I'm in Yaba. And then why you're wondering why you in Yaba? What are you doing in Yaba? It's because I came out with a friend. He has a clothing brand. He has a clothing brand called Framed. It's also a styling company. Yeah, and I'm part of the team for that. And we are doing a pop-up. We're doing a fashion pop-up in October. So we're trying to create customs, run things, you understand, clothing is made per se. And while also doing that, I had work today, so I had to come in with my laptop. So I'm also a digital marketer for a company that I work for my PPA. I'm doing my NYSC, so I'm currently serving my PPA is for okay, this is so weird because I'm recording and people are passing and everybody's looking at me and they're probably thinking, what's he doing? Why is he talking to his phone? Why is he whatever doing what he's doing? And I hope this thing is recording my audio, because that's the whole essence of me putting it on. So per se, back to what I was saying. So I'm currently serving, I'm doing my NYSC, and for the company that I'm working for, I'm their digital marketer. So I had jobs, I had some work to do today, so I had to come out with my laptop. That's why I'm in the car currently, because I just finished up. So I wanted to record this video before I go join them. So first things first, how am I doing? How am I? That's my mental per se. I would say right now I'm in a good place, honestly speaking. A lot has been happening, a lot has been going on in my life per se, from family to me struggling to moving to Lagos, because yeah, I moved to Lagos after uni. I moved to Lagos and I made that transition by myself, for myself. Do you understand? I took advantage of my NYC service here to move to Lagos. So right now I'm in Lagos and I'm navigating life in my 20s by myself, doing all of that, paying bills. Very funny. You understand? Paying bills, taking care of yourself and everything. Your health is about your business, your feeding is your business, everything you do is your business. So it's literally me navigating, coming out from school to being this whole ass young man in his 20s, working multiple jobs, getting underpaid, living in a hustling city, and just trying to navigate life. And I think so far that has been something for me, because at some point I was very depressed because things were not exactly how I expected or how I planned it to turn out coming to Lagos per se. But then I'm still hopeful for the best and I'm still navigating life. But then I just have new insights and new perspective to life generally. Do you understand? So yeah, that's it. I'm feeling more hopeful than usual. I'm feeling more hopeful because if I'm being honest with you, if I'm being sincere, like a lot has been happening. A lot has been happening in my life, in my friendships, in my relationships, in family, in my finances. A lot has been going on, so I'm very hopeful. Okay, and also I've gotten, what's the word? I think my relationship with God has grown, so I'm maturing as a believer, and I'm taking more recognize of God's work in my life. So I'm no longer, what's the word, anxious of like what will happen next. So I'm more dependent on God being the supreme being and me believing that He will make all things good in His time. So what was the question again? How I'm feeling more hopeful. I'm feeling more inspired that I would do awesome. Do you understand? So moving on to the next question. that I set for myself as a guideline to express how I'm feeling. So, okay, updates since like leaving school. Leaving, like the whole, this is so weird because people are watching me. There's literally somebody standing by the side and he's just looking at me like, what are you doing? But leaving school, updates since from leaving school, graduating uni and coming out of school has been one tricky road because a lot of things have just been happening. Like what I say, like the world doesn't wait for you. So the moment you graduate from school, it's not as if you have like a 10 months or a what 10 months like, or a 1 week or even 1 month pause. Do you understand? It's like everything is just happening all at once. And I think for men in our 20s, men per se, I'm talking to like men, it's more difficult because there's so much expectations of what you should be doing, where you should be at, who to take care of, things like that. You just find out that as you grow, you tend to have way more responsibilities than you thought you would. You probably think that you have enough time to figure things out, but bro, it's like they are throwing you from fire pan into fire. And then there's the whole point of like what you're going to do with your life after service, trying to figure out your career, trying to figure out your life, trying to figure out your friendships, balance, and all of that. So, but basically, I feel like for many in your 20s, what you should prioritize, and what I'm trying to prioritize, is your career. What do you want to do with your life, per se? How do you want your career to go? Like, this is me transitioning from. I'm not transitioning from. This is me. I think after uni, I actually just wanted to go into fashion and be a model. You understand? Be a working model. That's like a number one priority. I want to be a working model, and I'm not saying I wanted to, because something I still want. I want to be a working model. I want to be a content creator. But then that was all that was in my head when I got out of uni. Do you understand? But then getting into the real world and getting a 9 to 5 for my PPA opened my eyes to like other brother opportunities like marketing and digital marketing per se. So now I'm taking a course on digital marketing while working the actual job. So I'm actually getting the on job experience while training to get a certificate in that course. Do you understand? So I'm taking a digital marketing course, I'm taking a product marketing course, and the whole digital marketing space and all that is just something that excites me, especially because it relates to content creation. Being able to do that for brands and companies professionally, I love it. And I love how I just love the whole idea of advertising on social media and all of that. But it goes beyond that, Shabo. That's just like the main scope side. Really like it because I feel like it's something I would also want as a creator to also enhance myself and all of that. Something I'm talking too much. So transitioning from uni to like real life is just me navigating things and me just learning, unlearning, and relearning. That's what I've been doing basically. Because most times people will tell you, or you think when you come out, you start getting jobs and people will be paying you so much. Well, like me, I always thought when I got out of uni, there was this certain amount. I thought maybe even if I'm going to work at 95, this is what I would get paid or something like that. But then nada. Getting a job is ghetto. Doing a 9 to 5 is ghetto. And even for creators or people like in creative space, like me, I'm also a creator. I create content for myself. I create content for other people, mostly other people, to get paid. But then even the pay doesn't really, it's not something that would come. It can come consistently, but it's not something, I don't even know how to put it, but it's good. It's good, but I don't think it's something you just want to only focus on. If that's what you want to focus on, it's cool, but not for me. I want multiple streams of income, so I'm always trying to get my hands into the dirt and try other things. Transitioning out of school has really been an adventure. It's really been an adventure. That's the word I would use. Actually, been an adventure. Where am I at in my job, in my career? Let's say my career. In my career as a content creator, I'm still creating. I'm working with. Okay, I'm moving to Lagos. No, no. I said no, thank you. How do I look like a Yahoo boy? So back to the point, back to what I was saying. So where am I at in my career or in my job? Do I have a job? I don't think I have a job. Okay, I have a job. I'm not jobless in Jesus' name. So where am I at in my career? I'm moving to Lagos. There's some funny thing is there's some unexpected things that just been happening that I'm like, do you get? But then I would say I'm in a place in my career. I would say that's how I would explain it. But not like in a place like in a bad way. I feel like I'm moving, I'm doing things, but deep down I know that I could be better. Do you understand? So I'm constantly trying to learn and just be better. I'm grateful for the places that I'm at, and I'm also prayerful and being hopeful that I will get elevated to certain levels where I want to be. Do you understand? So also in my modeling, I wouldn't say I'm a working model. Like that's not what I would say, because I wouldn't consider myself right now as a working model. Yeah, I'm part of an agency, but I'm barely getting jobs, barely getting booked. So that sometimes thinking about it is just a downer, but I feel like God has bigger plans and is preparing me for more. So he's training me or building me to get to that level. So I'm not seeing it as, oh, I'm not working, what's going on? No, I'm seeing it as I'm not working, so I should be working more on me. Do you understand? So if I'm not getting jobs, I should be doing better and trying to improve me, knowing that when they come, I would be ready to take them. So I don't see myself as a working model right now, even if I'm getting 1 or 2 jobs right now. It's not what I expect, so I'm just being hopeful. So also for my PPA, I work with a health insurance company, and I'm also the digital marketer and their content manager and all of that. So that's really fun sometimes, even if it's a 9 to 5, and it takes up most of my week, and I have weekends to do other things and all that. So yeah, that's it.
This one they call me. Jeez, this guy is still. Hey guys, your boyfriend again, coming back with another YouTube channel. This is motherfucker Maye. You get me, brother. We meant to have series over. He be dead guy now. Why? She understand. I'm gonna pop up soon. Yeah, I should turn up. I don't know if we're going to post the video before the bar. But in case he posts it before, come through. If he does it, he be losers, you know, come. They follow the analog. Always follow the digital. The digital.
So you guys, this video is so chaotic. I hope I actually do post this video and it doesn't just sleep there. But yeah, so they're gone. So let's talk after our conversation. As the YouTube family that we are, let's talk. Family and relationships. Whole family part is a very tricky one, because in my family life, I think a lot has been going on. A lot has been. I don't even know if I should be saying this on YouTube, but I just feel like a lot has been going on. It has just kept me down for a while. It has just kept my mood off. Yeah, a lot has been happening, but I don't want to necessarily tell you what's been going on, because I don't think I can express that, or I want to express that on camera. Maybe in the future we would all sit down and talk about this properly, but for right now, not really. It's just been a lot. Thinking about it, it's just been a lot. But then one thing that I've always known, or one thing that I've always been particular of, is the fact that God is bringing me through something this period. Do you understand? God is teaching me to be hopeful and teaching me to trust more in his works and his capabilities. So yeah, I'm going to talk about God more now these days, because I've decided, or I've not finally, because I'm not going to sound like a pagan who has become born again, because I've always been in the church. I've always been raised in the church. I schooled in a Christian school. I've been a Christian all my life, but it's just seeing to Lagos and seeing the hustle and seeing the way life moves, even in the industry that I want to be part of, or the industry that I'm looking to take by the storm, fashion industry and whatnot, media space and everything. There's just a lot. Do you understand? And there's just a lot. And then people are moving mad in this Lagos. People are moving mad. You understand? If it's not cultism, it's gay, just to get into a foot into the door. They don't want you to be part of a frat, be a cultist, or you're gay, or one thing or the other. So it's just like you are entering into a space that is dominated with darkness and negativity. So your light has to shine bright. Do you understand? You have to have that light. Your light must be on. You must be the light. Your light must be bright enough. Do you understand? And these people are doing things. These people they're not coming to play. So if you want to take charge, you should not come and play. If it's juju, they know they are doing their juju. You say, if you know God, do your God properly, authentically. So that's just the deal. But apart from that, also, I just got to a point in my life where I can't afford to not have a consistent personal relationship with God for so many reasons. You can't do life alone. Yes, you can't do life alone. You can't do life without a superior being looking out for you. And who's that superior being? Your creator, God. I started taking my relationship with God very seriously. It has changed my life and my habits in so many ways, so many certain ways. Even from a few months ago where I had my brows dyed. I think one of the reasons why I even dyed my brows, apart from wanting to get a different look and change aesthetics, and because I was depressed as shit. I was depressed as hell. I was in one of my lowest forms. I think every time I dye my hair or make tragic changes like that to my appearance, it's always because form of depression or another. And these are things that I don't necessarily would tell people or let people know, because when they ask me, oh, I just wanted to try something new. Oh, I just wanted to. I was depressed. I was in my head. I was thinking. And one of the ways I used to always try to get out of that feeling was making drastic changes to the way I look. So when I look in the mirror and I see a different me, it makes me feel different. Do you understand? So like usually when you look into the mirror, you know what you look like. Do you understand? So when you look into the mirror, you know what to expect. You know who you're looking back at. So when I make drastic changes to my appearance, it feels more like I'm taking another personality, another persona for that time being. So when I have my hair dyed blonde and my brows dyed blonde, it felt like I was being a different person. I had like a different personality. I was in a different form. When the hair went black and it was a gold brows, it still felt different. Do you understand? It feels like I'm mirroring something else or someone else. So it's just like an escape for me from being depressed and sad and all of that. So that's that. But then with my relationship with God, it has changed so much about me because I don't need to do that anymore. If I'm going to change things about my appearance, it's because I want to and I love to. It's not because I'm depressed. It's not because one thing happened. It's not because I'm trying to look different and just feel different or change something about me. Do you understand? My perspective, it changed how I love myself. It changed how I loved others. Where am I at in my dating life? Whoa. So dating per se, I haven't been in a relationship since my last relationship per se. Yeah, so I've been single for, is it 2 years? I'm not sure, but I think it's like 1 year or close. It should be 2 years by now. So I've been single for that long. Yeah, and I'm not in a rush to change that. And I'm not saying that from a place of no. I just feel like there are so many parts of me that I want to focus on. There's so many things that I want to do. And the relationship right now, I don't know where that would fit in or how that would fit in per se. But I feel like if it would come in with the right person, it should be able to work out. So I'm not ruling it out or saying, oh, I'm not going to date, I'm not going to be with anybody, I'm focused on myself. No. Because in your 20s, I believe you should date. And not dating because you want to marry. That's a good thing, no. Date with the intention to marry, yes. But also date with the intention to experience and know what you would not want out of a spouse, know what you would not take. So when you date people, I know you're dating, we're most likely going to marry or whatever. It's cool, yeah. But then also take note of the things you would not accept. So it's easy for you to shut things down now. So it makes you know that, I don't like people that would treat me like this. I don't like people that are not attentive. I don't like people that would not call me. I don't like people that would gaslight me. Things like that. So when you say just dating for experience and dating, do you understand, to mature emotionally? So that's what I would say per se. So where I'm at in my dating life per se is just me taking it one step at a time, knowing that it's something that I would want, because people that know me, forget all these hard guys stereo. Because when I'm around people, maybe I don't think I do hard guy on YouTube, but YouTube is more real. So I don't even think I do hard guy on my socials, but in real life I'm more on whatnot, like I'm more closed off and feel like I can handle life by myself, but that's not true. So like, but like in my dating life, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for that, but it's not something I'm focused on. I'm more focused on being a better version of me, taking my career seriously, navigating my career path, taking my content seriously, taking my finances seriously, taking God seriously. So all of that for me right now comes first, and then relationship next. So I'm not actively looking for anybody. But funny enough, let me give you guys something. Funny enough, I'm only talking to one person right now. Like I'm actually in I say it's a talking stage. Yeah, I can say it's a talking stage. So I'm only talking to this one person. And right now, talking to this person and how they check a lot of boxes for me. And there are things about them that just it just feels right. We've been talking for a while, but then it just feels right, and I'm hopeful for it to actually become a relationship. Do you understand? I would really love that. Like, I really love that. It's cool. But then I'm not in a hurry to want to make it something. Do you understand? I'm not in a hurry to want to make it something. I love where we're at. I love our communication. I love our friendship. But it's not something I want to just rush into because I think I like them that much. So it's not something I want to just rush into. Do you understand? I want to be sure that okay, this person is the one. They do it for me. Do you understand? And not just because of how I feel. Because I don't want anything that would crash into my life and just crash out. Do you understand? I want something stable. I want something that would last. It might not sound cool to you people, all you Gen Zs, but that's me. God right now is the center of my life. And if you are not going to, if you can't be in my life right now if you don't have that belief or you don't see God as such. And I think that's one thing that I'm very thankful for in this current talking stage or relationship. It's not a relationship yet, it's a talking stage. And in my friendships recently, we're all, as much as I'm growing in God, everybody around me is also. So we tend to have conversations about that. We tend to have conversations about this. And even in my talking stage, we talk about God a lot. And that's something that I'm not used to. Coming from where I was coming from and the kind of people that I would usually go for a date. Do you understand? So that's one thing that's one of the boxes that they tick that is really a no-brainer for me. Do you understand? So yeah, God is everything for me right now. Personal life and health lifestyle. Personal life, most of my personal life I've already said. Personal life like dating, I've already spoken about that. I think the only personal thing that I've changed recently or where I'm at right now, personal life, is like I'm taking my health more seriously, working out, resting more. As much as I'm working, navigating, I try to always prioritize my sleep. Do you understand? So I would start sleeping more, taking more water, reduce my carbonated drink intake, take more water, more fruits. I started taking fruits. Then I started to prioritize skincare. Right now my skin is bad because I started using a product that a brand sent me. So I got a PR product from a brand which I started using, and then it messed my skin up like a lot. So I had to go off skincare for a while, like 2 weeks, and then now I started using something else. You understand? But I'm not going to call them out because I just feel like it didn't work for me. But I don't feel like it's a bad brand because I've seen reviews and I've seen people use it and it worked for them. So I'm not calling them out or saying anything negative about their brand. I'm just saying that it was something I tried and it didn't work for me. So I didn't go back. I didn't even give them feedback on it. I think they reached out, but I just left that there. So that's that. But I'll probably still check up and know. So I've started prioritizing my sleep, my rest, my eating, drinking water, exercising. I started working out more. Yeah, I know my friends say this thing, say you're working out. You're working out, you have not entered the gym in the past how many days? Yes, but the fact that I'm even doing it alone is
Yeah,
a
go
goal.
buy something, the rice is sufficient funds. Why now? Yo,
It didn't work.
this is the boy. Why not go work? The six. They oversee many things.
About
So many names. So many names.
Behind
Well,
the scenes.
this is behind the scenes, and I'm
So
here
people-
crashing,
my phone is on 10%.
crashing,
Can you
crashing
follow?
Maye's
Mohammed
vlog. I'm here crashing
this
his vlog.
People should just allow
You know,
me to finish this video.
And we are all here. This is pre in the market. Pre of the
Let me just finish this
pop up
video.
that we have going on.
People should allow me finish this video.
In the meantime, staging.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, I just this one is blocked.
You guys are recording.
Oh, sorry.
So we're back. They're now in the car. They want to speak. But let's continue our conversation and let's finish. So talking about so weird. Why for this car? So I'm talking about where I'm at mentally. Mentally, I'm just taking it easy with myself, taking it easy with work and everything, trying to rest more and be a better version of myself. Do you understand? So it's just a lot of things are going on and life is lifing. But then even in the process, even in the struggle, you always find a way to be better and just take life as it, not take life as it comes, don't take life as it comes, that's a bad advice. And be more hopeful and trust in God. More hopeful for better opportunities, more jobs, more growth in my career. And I also plan to be more consistent on YouTube, here on YouTube. Yeah, I plan to create more content and show up more as the creator that I want to be or the creator that I am. So I'm going to be recording more and doing more vlogs and more talks like this also. I'm not cutting anything. I'll put it there. You see. So, like I said, I'm also trying to be more consistent. So I would be trying out things that I usually would not do or things that I wouldn't do. Because I think on my YouTube is where I'm more me. But there are still some parts of me that I would keep, which, you understand, out of the whatever. So I'm going to be more open and more consistent. So just expect more content, but I don't know how I'm going to be rolling out now. So I'm just going to be recording more and just sit down and edit and drop more content. So expect more consistent content. I'm going to be on here, and I'm sorry for the people that actively engage and expect content that never see.
I'm sorry too.
So we'll be better. So I think that's that. So thank you for watching this video. If you made it up to this point, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
follow us.
and
You know who the Frame S.
follow
at a God content. Yeah,
The boys.
Wait, can I
everybody should sell your market.
So where's the Frame boys?
The Gaga.